Greetings, this is Berto, and we are here for a new indie game for Indie Saturday, and that game is The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. It's a game that it takes place in the zombie apocalypse between two strangers who are in a car together. Heavily dependent on dialogue, and it's got some very good reviews, so yeah, I guess let's give it a shot. Let's hit start. Let's see settings. Is there anything we can... stop skipping, keep skipping. Seeing messages. Okay. Text speed. I guess we should be okay. Let's start. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Well, I'm a dude. And we're going to look at the road through the dude's eyes. Gun it. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swerves, but doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us and the long road. The world outside the window passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not that the zombies are going to hurl themselves in a moving car. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So I guess this kinda... Do I choose a different one here? So I guess this is kinda strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyways? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... What's her name? We're gonna call her... Esther. Esther. Well, nice to officially meet you then. My name's... Berto. Berto. Okay. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, and then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off in the horizon. Sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. Well, it's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not sure she wants to hear that. I'll bend the truth. I was moving, cross-country. Then everything went south. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Looks like she works at like some kind of like a supermarket or something. Looks like a shopping cart right there. That's my theory. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. Guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay, the booze would have killed him eventually anyways. Ooh. Looks like it's getting dark. Silence. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'm pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. Well, let's take a look. She's fiddling with a dial. I'm pretty sure she's not going to find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound, but then it goes right back to nothingness. Just then, though... Hang on a second, go back. I think I actually heard something. The noise phases in and out then, as something comes into auditory focus. Music! Is that Maracha? Marachi? I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare so joyously over the static in a sick fanfare while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Esther's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out here running this? Of all the music that could be left. Man. I sink back in the driver's seat, let my mind drift into the music. Dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere, out in the sun mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Sure, seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What do you think a zombie even listen to? Is death metal too obvious an answer? Rob Zombie? Boom! Or maybe they'll be into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seem more out. That's a good one. Driving that train, high on cocaine. You know, I've always wondered this, but what exactly are they grateful for, exactly? They really finally found themselves some peace. I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So what you into anyways? Music-wise? I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Isn't ironic? You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Oh, you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that'd be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be in the Stones or Marley or something, but, well, you probably judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Hey, ABBA's good. Take a chance on me. ABBA. Poof. Just, I thought she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound, though. I'm not going to be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. The music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Okay, ABBA's good, okay? I like ABBA. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyways? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm sure there's no right answer to this question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Oh, hello. Shit. God, that's so young. I was practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. I wonder if she's been to school. That young and whole damn world's crashing around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see the knuckles going white as she fingers grip harder into the wheel. The music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. Sure, an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume knob to a sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Never thought this, but I hope I don't get a content warning on that. Very well, Wailing Man. Now it's just us again. Do you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Sore topic. Guess she doesn't want to talk about it. Can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Counting and fitting for the end of the world. Whoa. That's deep. 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 So you never told me what you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, What do you do? What did you do before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work. Have a lunch break, back to work. Get off work, eat dinner, watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. And that was about it. Yes, that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. It was tough. Probably tougher now. Ha! All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you would call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. Sounds really cliche. Not really. Sort of suits you. To tell you the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. Just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. Gets to be a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, Monkey's paw. Ah. I'm guessing that's a very, very good Simpsons reference. I don't think she knows, I noticed, but she's been pressing her gut a lot. I wonder if she's still alright. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way. I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Still feeling nauseous? Oh yeah, it's gotten a little better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but gastric contest is a bit beyond me. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank worth left. Not much we can do about that anyways. Onward it is then. Through the night we go. You ever wonder, like, why us? Why did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Huh. I didn't. Didn't I used to? Honestly, I tried not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stopped to wonder about my own life for worth, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just the garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months I just kept working. Kept on like everything was fine. Oh, so this obviously means that this went on for a while, like it was... you know, in The Walking Dead, especially in Fear the Walking Dead, it's like, which is not a great show, don't watch Fear the Walking Dead. Anyways, it's the zombie apocalypse, like, it just happens. One day everything's fine, and then within like space of a few days, everything goes to hell. So this seems like it'd be more accurate, where it'd be kind of a long, drawn-out process. So, kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then, listen. You don't gotta answer me if you don't want to, but your old man, what happened? My dad? Yeah. So he need more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happens that that part of the town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. It's very pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. Great, now I feel like I want to puke. Hey. Please don't say things like that, Esther. One of us has to keep this up. No, I'm gonna put my hand on her. On her leg hand. I slide my right hand off the wheel. Her hand is resting by her leg near the center console, so I reach over. I thought she might pull away, but she doesn't. Her shoulders fall. I think I hear her sigh. Wow. Her skin feels really cold. Oh god, she's turning into a zombie. Oh. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she's sick. I really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right now. Actually, if she had a fever, wouldn't she be hotter? Shit like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here, but we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. Ha, it's really cheesy, isn't it, huh? Anyways, sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard, losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast. I'm still trying to come to terms with it. Don't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. Guess Mom was privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out there like this. Probably. I wonder if we'll ever know. The car's clock set right. It's nearing 1 in the morning. The road is dead as it ever was, but somehow feels even emptier. More sinister. Like all the shadows behind us are teaming up into a hungering mass, just waiting to swallow us whole. My eyes are getting heavier. We can't stop now, though. We've still got so much farther to go. Even if we... Hey, Berto? There's something I need to tell you. She puts her hand to her stomach again. Latent instinct tells me not to take my eyes off the road, but I do anyways to look at her. She looks real bad, worse than I've seen yet. A couple of times she opens and shuts her mouth. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? Should have said something before. I want to, but I'm scared. I'm still scared. Damn it. God damn it, I should have known it. Heard so much unrelatable crap about the symptoms, but I guess they weren't so full of shit after all. Hey, stop. It's okay. But just keep calm, alright? I don't even know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. Mostly just feel cold and hungry. Not even sure if that's anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I might have just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. Wish there wasn't reality. Fuck it all. Thought I was keeping it together. Don't do this to me, kid. I swallow, but it doesn't make my throat any less dry. The corners of my mouth are burning. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes. Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Retail. Almost as bad as zombies. Yeah, that's true. Worse, probably. I try, but I can't muster the will to laugh. Anyways, you should sleep if you want to. Probably be on the road this road for a while. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? Of course. Hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there, at any rate. Yeah, maybe there's even a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. If there is or ever was a station like that, I'd love to hear it. Hey, I'd love to shake the hand of whoever was running it. Life's too short to not just do whatever the hell you want. But I guess it ain't the time to be waxing on that. I don't know how much longer this tank's gonna get us. Well, ain't much to do now, but go until we can't anymore. The road is long, and our course is true. Nowhere to run but forward. Short little cute game. It is on itch.io. It is free, but you know what? It's a really nice little story. I really like that. I would give the developers just a little bit of cash. It can be as little as $1, but you know what? It's a really nice little game. I think it's a really fun game. It tells a great story. I like the art style of it. I like how simple it was. And it's short. You know what? Go for it. Go grab it. It's good. Anyways, this has been Berto. If you like it, please click like. If you really like it, please click subscribe. See you again next time.